Yemisi Haribisala, a famous Nigerian food writer, while describing Nigerian food on The Guardian UK said, I am often amazed that people still try to take Nigerian food and squeeze it into this all-encompassing title of African food. I guess that the rest of the world is seeking a kind of exotic simplification. A working summary, an effective way of getting the feeling across that Africa will fit in your handbag as a commodity, a book, or even a piece of cloth. People often underestimate that emotional connection with food because for me, there is only one way to connect with my roots, which is through food. It's Bon Appetit, a culinary adventure with Sarit Said Churi. Thanks for joining us. Environment places a unique aspect in shaping the culture of people. A quick assumption is that a scorching region like northern Nigeria, where most of its population does not drink alcohol, has more potential for soft drinks than people would imagine. This sultry climate also reflects in most of the food you find. For example, kunun zaki, kunun alkama, and kunin geda, among many others, are mostly made from grains, a staple crop for such weather. My guest chef on the program is Nafisa Alero, obviously a northern woman. Nafi, we're glad to have you today on the program.
I'm also glad to be here with you.
Beautiful. So what's on the menu today, Nafisa?
Today we are making Danbun Shinkafa with chicken sauce. A very northern delicacy which is very common in most of the northern houses. If not every day. It's very, very common. And as you can see, we are having it in a northern setting. Our kitchen is it's very northern. In most of the houses in the north, you find a place carved out just for convenience, and we are representing it very well today.
So we're going to cook this northern delicacy in a very northern, kind of kitchen environment. Yes. Thank you very much, Chef Nafi, for being on the program. This week on the culinary adventure, we're taking the tasting spree to the corner. You don't want to miss any detail, so curl up snugly and we'll be right back.
The ingredients we're going to use to prepare Danbun today are: we have our rice already crushed into grits. We have fresh moringa already washed. We have our fresh vegetables. We have red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and onions. Here it's already cut onions. Here cut vegetables, red bell pepper and green. We have our fresh chicken, minced ginger and garlic, washed and minced. We have our oil, vegetable oil, already fried. We fry it with onions to give it more flavor. We have seasoning, we have salt.
So this vegetable oil is fried with what now?
With onions, fresh onions. We start by putting water inside the pot. Small amounts of water. The water is to get the steam. We are not putting the rice inside the water.
Okay.
It's for steam.
I'm sure my viewer is eager to see how you're going to do this.
While we wait for our water to boil, let's wash our rice and get the ingredients ready. Let me get a bowl and a colander. This later. It is very important to get the rice very clean, as it will give your danbun a very, very fresh look, a clean, white, delicious look.
But can you estimate how much rice this is?
Like a cup.
Oh, just a cup of
Yes,
rice?
just a cup of rice.
Well, a cup is relative. It depends on how big it is.
Yes. Trying to get the water out as much as I can, even though we are leaving some water behind to allow it to cook when we are cooking the rice. We are steaming the rice.
So it's going to soak in some
Soaking,
of
yes,
the water.
soaking some of the water, definitely. Not as long as the water is boiled, that's all.
Oh,
There is no need for you to we are not soaking the rice. The most important thing is to wash it. Since we are steaming it, we don't need much water in here. Yes. So the next ingredient we are using here our spices, our seasonings. Let me get my spoons. This is our already washed rice. Now we are going to put in our seasoning. Salt, a pinch. This is also a season. Then we mix. It's very well mixed now. Our next ingredients are our onions, depending on your preference.
Some
You
like
can
a lot.
a lot, yes. You can put this all if you want, but we are going to use half for this recipe, or more than half. We'll also add our bell peppers. Let me carry this. We give it a good we put in our oil. Two of this. It's very important, the oil, because we are steaming the rice. If we don't put enough oil, it's going to hold. The last ingredient is our moringa.
This is highly nutritious.
Highly. A quick mix. Ready to go. to go into the colander.
Okay.
But we put the colander on the pot first.
It's steamed already. I mean, the water's boiling.
Yes, it's boiling. You can see the steam coming out already.
Okay.
So we'll put it in. Yes.
This is another method of cooking.
Yes.
Steaming method.
Yes.
And this will get this cooked?
Very well cooked.
Oh.
We open it a bit from the center to allow the steam gets all over.
Some bit of physical distancing in the pot.
Yes. And you cover the pot.
And this will cook for how long?
30 minutes to 40 at most.
And it will be
Very well cooked.
So while that is going on, let's clean up a bit.
So now we want to check and give it a stir. I make a stir. As you can see, the steam is coming up, and our danbu is coming up very, very well. Just mix it a bit.
Is it ready?
No, it's almost.
So we still need the leave
Yes.
the space.
Yes, for the steam.
Well done, Nafisa.
Okay, while we wait for our danbu to get done, let's prepare our chicken sauce. For the chicken sauce, we are going to need fresh chicken, which has been cut already and washed. We have our onions, we have our vegetables, we have green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and scotch bonnet, the hot one. Then our mint, garlic, and ginger, our oil, then our seasoning.
Okay. So let's see you make the sauce.
Okay. Let's wash this again. It's washed now. We are putting it on the fire. We put in our ingredients for boiling the chicken.
Okay.
Put in our seasonings just to give the chicken a good taste. This is black and white pepper and salt, minced ginger and garlic, then onions. You close it and give it some few minutes to boil. Let's check our danbu now. I'm sure it's ready. Yep. Ready to go.
It's all cooked and it's not sticky.
No, not at
Not
all.
sticking at all to the colander. This is beautiful. Well done, Nafisa.
Thank you. We off our gas.
Nafi, I think the chicken is soft now.
Let's check. Yes, it's very much done.
Wow. So what's next after this?
We are just going to give it a little bit of stir fry, not deep frying, just to get the skin hard.
Okay.
To fry the chicken, we are going to need our frying pan. Use the flame. Put some oil. We allow the oil to be heated enough. We need it to be very hot so it will give our chicken the crisp that we need. The oil is very hot now, so we are going to fry our chicken. Let me just move back small. So I'm just trying to make sure that both the sides are very well fried a bit. Our chicken is done now. Pack and kick.
Help you get that.
Thank you.
What next?
Next is preparing the sauce. Onion please. Thank you. We allow it to go down a bit while we put our seasonings. Can you
When is the garlic coming in?
Now. You can always add the ginger or the garlic depending on how pronounced you want it. Then the seasoning.
You can't go wrong with garlic and ginger.
Nope, nope. Salt. A little bit of this. Even though we are going to use So to get a good gravy from this, we can use the chicken stock.
Okay.
But our chicken stock is very thick, so we can add a little bit of water to it.
Okay.
So we are adding the stock to give our sauce enough gravy. A little. Give it a good stir. Then we add our chicken. Give it a good mix. Reduce the heat to allow the chicken soak in the gravy, the juice. Yes. And we're done.
And my beautiful food enthusiast Nafisa says we are done. And if you're a regular on the program, bon appetit, a culinary adventure. You know what's next? It's the presentation and tasting part of the program. Don't go away. It continues after this time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care of this. That's okay. Yes. Oh, okay. So I get to taste and I'll give you the feedback shortly. Mm. Mm. This is very nice. The vegetables still crunchy.
Yes.
The rice is cooked, soft. I can perceive and taste the ginger and garlic. It's all pronounced. Hmm. Wow. The chicken has really sucked in the juice from the
yes.
gravy.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
Thank you too.
Nafisa, a young mother and enthusiast
Yes.
that you are.
Yes.
We're very grateful for featuring on the program, and of course for teaching myself and my esteemed viewer how to prepare this sumptuous northern delicacy.
You're most welcome. It's my pleasure.
The Hausa people, found mainly in northwestern Nigeria, constitute of the largest ethnic group in the country. They are mostly known with colorful cultural practices ranging from their weddings, festivals, and Eid ceremonies. Their marriages are culturally rich, cluttered with events that normally last for a week, starting with the wedding fatia and ending with the main wedding walima. The Hausa tribe of Nigeria have very unique and mouth-watering traditional delicacies. The delicacies are not only consumed in the north, but also in other parts of the country. These delicacies are mostly prepared from grains, which are of great health benefits, some of which include danwake, tuwon shinkafa, gurasa, miyan taushe, among others. They also have some nourishing drinks made out of grains and cereals. Kunun samia, kunun geda, kunun aya, kunun zaki are a few among others. The food and the drinks of the Hausas are both delicious and refreshing.
Nafisa's Danbun Shinkafa served with chicken sauce was absolutely scrumptious. I almost bit my finger. Good thing is that most of the traditional foods of the Northerners have very rich and unique taste. It has a lot of unique spices like Thai or Indian food, and most contain cereal including rice, millet, or corn as main ingredients, which are all healthy. They are also served across the area in dining outlets like food courts, hotels, restaurants, canteens, and roadside dining shops. I know that you've learned something new on Bon Appetit, a culinary adventure. How about trying it out in your kitchens? Let's do it again, same time next week. Remain blessed and thanks for watching.